It is Monday, February 20th, 2017, and this is your Monday Night Raw review. And as I stated last week, why watch an hour review for a 3-hour show you just watched? You don't want to watch an hour review for a 3-hour piece of shit. You watch the show. You know what happens. You know the bullshit. I'm here to give you my opinion on it. So we're going to make this short and sweet. We're going to make it so that way we're not here all day. So let's go over the fantasticness that is Monday Night Raw. So we start off with a title card for George the Animal Steel, who passed away last week. And then obviously we're going to have a recap of last week. The Festival of Friendship, so we go over that whole spiel. Just to let everybody know, Jericho did not show up tonight. Did not expect him to show up tonight. I don't expect him to show up next week. I expect him to show up at Fastlane. I just don't expect him to show up next week. I didn't expect him to show up this week. I will say this. There's a lot of things that I... without sounding pretentious, there's a lot of things I call... There was one major thing that I was expecting to happen and did not happen. I was expecting the classic two oversized guys doing a superplex off the top rope and the ring collapsing, which WWE teased that like a bunch of assholes and then didn't do it, which doesn't surprise me either, because, you know, WWE likes to troll every so often, but just the way everything was set up, I was like, it's gonna happen, and it didn't. But anyway, I think I'm gonna start doing Raw preview shows. Well, no, I'm not gonna do them for SmackDown because SmackDown's not as predictable. Raw is. I think we could do a prediction video every week on Sunday night, and I could probably predict 5 things. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. Starting next week, we're gonna do the Raw preview 5 things I expect to happen, and then we'll actually tally it up on the Raw review, and we'll figure out how predictable Raw really is. And we'll tally it up every week, and then we'll go from there. So this is me announcing that we are going to have the Raw preview show every week on Sunday nights. We're not going to do it for SmackDown because, like I said, SmackDown's not really that predictable. I mean, you can predict certain things, but it's not as inevitably predictable as Raw is, and we're gonna start that next week. So anyway, let's get back to this week. So we get a recap of what happened last week at the Festival of Friendship. Blah blah blah. We all know what happened. Then we get Kevin Owens wearing an actual suit. This is the first time I've seen him wear a full-blown suit with a tie and dress shoes and nice pants and a jacket and a nice button-up shirt. He looks sharp today. First time he's probably worn a full-blown suit, so, it's all good. Pet peeve that I noticed all night. Shit ton of close-ups. A shit ton. Close-ups everywhere. The whole segment, it was like right here on Kevin Owens. Right here the whole time. And he was talking, and the camera was this close to his face the entire time. You realize how annoying this is right here? It's like, you get any closer, you can get it. The whole fucking time. Kevin Owens is all up in the screen. There's a fucking Kevin fucking Dunn and his dumbass fucking thought, oh, we need to be right here. Close-ups all goddamn day. We're going to talk about that again here very, very shortly. But it was a good promo by Owens. Only problem is, it's too late. It's just too fucking late. I'm sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's coming off more menacing, like he was in NXT, like when he first debuted, when he was IC before he won the IC title. He was menacing. He was, manipulative. He was all this shit before he became U.S. champion, or before he became Universal Champion. Anyway, you can't fix what you've ruined in 7 months. I'm sorry, you can't fix that in 10 fucking minutes. I don't believe Kevin Owens is going to be Goldberg. There's nothing he has done in the last 6 to 12 months that makes me think that he can beat Goldberg. Not a goddamn thing. A goddamn thing. He has not won a single match on pay-per-view without Chris Jericho helping him. He has not done jack shit since he won that title. I mean, I would love to see what his win-loss record is since winning the title. I really would, because I guarantee you he's probably got more losses than wins. Or actually, you know what? That's not even completely right. I would love to see how many one-on-one matches he has won by himself with no interference. Guarantee you it is in the single digits. Guarantee you. If not lower. It's like, how could it be lower? Easy. It's maybe been 2 or 3 times. Tops, but fuck, I don't know. I mean, shit. But you're not going to make a believer out of me in fucking 10 minutes. I'm sorry, WWE. You just aren't. I don't believe Kevin Owens has any goddamn shot of walking out of Fastlane with that belt. Lesnar's promo even pretty much solidified that it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg for the Universal Championship. See, I keep confusing it with the fucking U.S. title. What does that tell you? For a second there, I was like, who the fuck is the U.S. champion? I forgot. It was Chris Jericho, who wasn't here tonight, so that means you had no mid-carder title on Raw tonight. But we're not worried about that right now. Anyway, we get the first match of the night. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Enzo and Cass for a number 1 contendership match for the tag titles at Fastlane, obviously. Yeah, it's a tag match. I don't care. I don't hate tag team wrestling. There's been great tag team matches. I've seen great tag team matches. I mean, this is an NXT. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because even when DIY faced the Authors of Pain at San Antonio, that match was at least decent. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't anything. It was no Revival DIY, obviously, but it was still a good tag team match. Cesaro and Sheamus work well as a tag team. Enzo and Cass work well, I guess, as a tag team, but who cares? Really? I mean, yeah, Cesaro hit a very nice uppercut on Enzo, who was going for a tag. It was a nice spot. He was diving for the tag. Cesaro comes in, uppercuts his ass. That was nice, but the ending was so fucking anticlimactic. It really was. I mean, it's like, there wasn't any big major spot. Fucking Cass hits fucking Cesaro with his little side slam, whatever the fuck it is. Shows how much I fucking pay attention to the tag teams. But he gets the fall, and it's like, ooh, yay, we got Enzo and Cass versus the Club at the Fastlane, yay! I don't care. I just don't fucking care. Does this look like the face of somebody who gives 2 fucks? No. Oh, man. Something I've noticed, I've seen this promo for that movie Get Out every week. I honestly feel like it's just like a super racist movie. It's just being promoted, and the way that it's built up just seems like it's super racist. It probably isn't. But it just seems super racist to me. But I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it. If it comes on TV, I probably still won't watch it. But I'm tired of seeing the fucking trailer. It just looks like a black guy dating a white chick who goes to meet his parents, and then the parents are going around killing all the black people that come into town. Oh, that's what it seems like to me. And then the black guy goes insane and starts killing people. It's like, he stood up to the KKK, and this is what happened. Anyway. Oh, what hell. And then this is at this particular point is when we find out that Big Show versus Braun Strowman will be the main event, because we can't think of anything better to put on as the main event than Braun Strowman versus the Big Show. This is the big prediction I got wrong. Throughout the rest of the night, after they pointed out that Braun Strowman versus the Big Show was going to be the main event, throughout the rest of the night they kept saying, oh, the ring's been reinforced. The ring's been reinforced. I was like, okay, you're setting this up for us to assume that the ring is not going to break, just so when the ring breaks, we're completely flabbergasted. Like, oh my God, it broke! I have no faith. I have no fucking faith in Raw at all. There was a lot of promos tonight. A lot of promos. A lot of vignettes. It was just like left and right, left and right. The longest fucking match was actually the main event. And then before that was the tag match that we just saw. What does that tell you? Let's see. We go back. Well, no, wait. Sorry, I'm going through my notes trying to find relevant shit. So Reigns goes to see Foley. He wants Strowman. Then Foley says, "Oh no, I'm sorry. Strowman's got a match tonight, and you can't get involved in the main event." And he's like, "Well, oh, don't worry, I won't mess with your main event. But once it's over, And then for some reason, the club comes in. He's like, "We've got unfinished business with you, Roman Reigns. So we need to have a match." And then, Foley's like, "Why don't you go find you a partner, Reigns?" And he's like, "I don't need a partner because it's Roman Reigns. I don't need a goddamn. I'll kick both their asses. Because it's Roman Reigns." So we get another handicap match just like last week. What else? Oh, right, yeah. And then after this, we have Akira Tozawa versus Brian Kendrick. Yeah, the match didn't happen because Tozawa refused to shake Kendrick's hand. Kendrick attacked him before the bell. And yeah, so the match never fucking happened. Then we have Reigns versus the Club. And there's a sign in the front row, and I know everybody saw it at the very beginning. It says, "Delete Reigns." This whole match, the camera cuts were so fucking violent. Oh my God, my eyes hurt so bad when I was watching that. Cut after cut after cut after cut. Oh, here we go. Zoom in real quick. The close-ups boggles my fucking mind. Anytime that sign was about to come up, it's like, zoom in. It's like, get it out of frame. Oh, turn around. Oh, wait, there it is. Gotta block it. Oh, fuck. It's like, oh, hey, there's a Roman Reigns sign. Let's zoom in on that. Oh, no, there it is again. Zoom out. Whole match. Whole goddamn match. Who do you think won? Who do you think won? Roman Reigns. Actually, technically he lost. He got disqualified because he used a chair. But who do you think stood tall at the end? Roman Reigns, of course. But yeah. So, but the match was still short. I mean, one thing that pissed me off is there was a fucking botched spot where Anderson was standing on the top rope and he gets speared by Reigns as he jumps down. Mind you, wide pan because they're trying to avoid the fucking... The initial shot was a wide pan shot. They were trying to avoid getting the delete Reigns sign in. Reigns is over here in the middle of the ring. Anderson is standing on the top rope. Now, he's standing there for a good 2 seconds, looking at Reigns. And he's like... And then he jumps. And then Reigns spears him. Now, if Reigns, turned around, then saw, Carl Anderson mid-air, that's probably what was supposed to happen. But no, they're looking dead at each other for 2 fucking seconds. 2 goddamn seconds. And then Anderson's like, all right, you ready? This is no lie. It was like, you ready? Okay, and then he jumped. And then Spears like, oh, yeah, spear. That's what happened. That's what happened. Complete crap. So anyway, So, yeah, we had that and whatever. Looked stupid. Let's see. Next, we have a recap of what Owens said from an hour ago because, we forgot. Then we have the New Day versus Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Do you care? I don't really care. Who do you think won? The New Day. There's this whole bit with Lana with an iPad and Xavier Woods with an iPad. It's like, oh, we got our ice cream plans and they're digital. And then Lana's like, oh, I got your plans right here on my iPad. So let's see, booty juice and 3 hairs of a unicorn and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, you got the plans. I swear to God, this is like an episode of fucking Scooby-fucking-Doo. And he tricks Lana, he gets a, I got the plans, and it destroys the iPad. It's a waste of a fucking iPad. A waste of a fucking iPad. Do you care about this match? No, I don't fucking care. New Day wins. Who cares? Alright, so anyway, and then we get a vignette of George Animal Steel kind of going back on him and all that other stuff. And it's and don't get me wrong, one thing that WWE does very good are these promos and these video promos and video vignettes. They look fantastic. They're very well done. They're crisp and neat and clean. Very, very good. And this one for George Animal Steel was fan-fucking-tastic. WWE's creative team that does those things does a fantastic job every single time. They can make the worst person look fantastic. They really fucking can. They're going to be able to make Santino Marella look like $1 million fucking bucks. They're going to be able to make Gilbert look like $1 million fucking bucks. They're going to be able to, I guarantee you, they could make Trump look like $1 million fucking bucks. They're that goddamn good. Now, the one little thing that I noticed is that we got a little vignette card like we had at the beginning of the show for George Animal Steel. We got the same one for Ivan Koloff. I can understand why they didn't do a package for him too. Seems a little weird that you do one for George Animal Steel and not one for Koloff. Of course, he wasn't in the WWE or WWF. He was before that, but he is the one that beat Santino Marella. He is the one that beat Bruno Sammartino's 7.5-year title reign. He is the one that beat. I mean, even though he only held it for 3 weeks, he is the one that beat him for it. That's a significant point in history, but it is what it is. I'm not going to bitch about it. So anyway, then we have the contract signing for the Cruiserweight Championship match at Fastlane. Usual contract signing bullshit that you have at every contract signing in WWE. The only difference is this is a little more gentlemanly. Of course, Neville sits there and says, oh, you're a stereotype that everybody expects. Flips the table, all this other shit. Hits him with and then Jack hits Neville with a nasty headbutt. His headbutt is nasty as fuck. It really is. So, anyway, after that, we get a Nia Jax squash match because apparently Nia can't verse anybody like, oh, I don't know, Emma, who was supposed to come back as Emma Lee and like, no, I'm going to transform back into Emma. So we're going to wait 17 weeks for that. Fantastic. So instead of facing Emma or Sasha Banks or anybody, we're going to face a jobber. Fantastic job, guys. So then we have a promo with Bayley and Stephanie McMahon and Charlotte and all that. I didn't watch it because I was out doing something. So, I didn't watch it, but it's the same usual bullshit. I'm glad that they didn't force Bayley to vacate the title. It had just been stupid as fuck. So we then get Charlotte versus Banks. Probably match. I'm having trouble with this. Banks and Charlotte's match was definitely probably match of the night because everything else was shit. It wasn't great. It was nowhere remotely closely near to anything else they've done. The match was okay. But like I said, nothing special happened. Then you have Owens versus Zayn, which got announced way Early in the night when Owens was attempting to leave, and Foley's like, "Oh no, you gotta face Sami Zayn tonight." So of course, Owens gets the jobber entrance. Zayn comes out, gets attacked by Samoa Joe. Then he gets thrown to fucking Owens, who hits him with 2 cannonballs and a fucking pop-up powerbomb, and it's over. So had this match actually been a fucking match, this would definitely have been match night no matter what. But since nothing happened and Zayn just got murdered, it's not match of the night. I'm sorry. Charlotte versus Bayley was better. Only because it was a legit fucking match. And then Foley gets grilled by McMahon again because it's fucking McMahon. She grills him for no reason and basically threatens him. So you know something's coming. Something is coming. Maybe not next week. Maybe not at Fastlane. But something is coming, and Foley is going to be out very, very soon. Lastly, we've got an interview with Lesnar. Of course, Heyman takes over the interview. Basically sits there and says, Lesnar's content with the whole concept of him getting the Universal Championship off of Goldberg when he walks in WrestleMania with that belt. Basically saying that Kevin Owens has no fucking chance of beating Goldberg. So if Lesnar thinks this, and Goldberg thinks this, and Heyman thinks this, and the world thinks this, you would then think that Kevin Owens is probably going to retain. But who the fuck is he going to face at WrestleMania if he wins? Besides potentially a returning Finn Balor, which nobody's heard from yet. They're saving him. When are they saving him? I don't know. He will be back before WrestleMania. It's just a matter of when. Will it be at Fastlane? Will it be the Monday after Fastlane? We don't know. But I can tell you this. If Kevin Owens somehow actually comes out of Fastlane with that belt, I can almost guarantee it's going to be Finn Balor. But we'll find out then. Finally, of course, the main event. Big Show versus Strowman. I'm going to say this now. Before I watched the match, I knew from the onset, my only positive was that the fact that Big Show's in the best shape he's been in a very long time. Doesn't matter if you hate Big Show. It doesn't matter if you love Big Show. You cannot deny the fact that this is probably the best shape he's been in a very fucking long time. So I have to give him credit for that. You're looking pretty damn good, and you stay that way, Big Show, because you're a lot better when you're not a big, hefty, big motherfucker. Remember, he was built at near 500 pounds. He was about the same weight as fucking Braun Strowman. This match massively surprised me. I expected this to be a slow, methodical bullshit match. This surprised me. Big Show kept up most of the match. Surprised me there. Strowman did a fucking kip up. A fucking kip up. That shocked the fuck out of me. I was always like, what? A kip up? I was like, really? Braun Strowman did a fucking kip up. Now, of course, he got assistance from Big Show, and that's obvious, but still, the fact that he could do one at his size is shocking. And then they keep talking about how Strowman's dominating Big Show, and he's 12 years younger than Show, so come on, be realistic. This match went over pretty damn long. But surprisingly enough, this match wasn't horrible. I was expecting it to be complete shit. It was actually... I hesitate using the word good because it wasn't good. It really wasn't. I was really expecting the superplex off the top rope and the ring breaking, but it didn't happen. The match was tolerable. Was it main event worthy? Fuck no. On this show? Sure, why not? This show was crap anyway. Might as well make this the main event. Overall, Raw was pretty much the same as it is every week. Complete crap. Could have been better? Yeah, really could have. And then, and Roman Reigns came out and attempted to attack Strowman again, gets his ass kicked. So, 3 weeks in a row, Strowman has beat the shit out of Roman Reigns. So they're setting it up for Reigns to beat the bejesus out of Strowman, or at least to come out with the by the skin of his teeth kind of win. I don't know. We'll find out. But 3 weeks in a row, Strowman has decimated Roman Reigns. So we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, that's your Raw review. If you like it, make sure to subscribe to the video. If you like the video, God damn it, if you liked the video you just watched, make sure to hit the like button below, or the dislike, or whatever the fuck you want to click. Doesn't matter. Just click one of them. It'd be nice. If you like the videos in general, make sure to subscribe to the channel where we're going to have more shit coming. You know, I'm getting a routine. It's starting to work its way out. So we have a new series up. It's the Retro Replay. We are going to be replaying Fable 3. Episode 1 is up now on the channel. Make sure to check that out. The audio is kind of in and out just because there's a lot of shit going on, so I didn't want to have a whole lot of crap coming up. So I kind of come in and out of that video, but overall, it's still a fun watch to watch. So I highly recommend. If you're a big Fable 3 fan, if you're a fan of retro gaming, this isn't super retro because this is just like one gen previously, but it's still a fun game. Highly suggest you watch it. And then make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for our SmackDown Live review, which should be a hell of a lot better because this show wasn't 100% shit. It wasn't 100% garbage dumpster fire. But think of it as a dumpster fire that got put out. It's still a steaming pile of crap, but it's a tolerable steaming pile of crap because you had the Kevin Owens promo, which was decent, just a little late for him because it's not going to save his ass. Lesnar promos are always decent. This one was kind of nothing special. Banks versus Charlotte was a pretty good match. What else happened? Samoa Joe showing up is always nice. The main event, Big Show, Strowman, was surprisingly better than I was remotely expecting it to be. Beyond that, everything else was complete shit. New Day was complete shit. The fact that there was essentially 4 tag team matches tonight was complete crap. All the matches were short, and if they were singles matches, they were pretty much squash matches, minus the last 2 matches. But overall, the show was like a D fucking plus. Every show prior to this has probably been a D minus or an F. This is a D plus because of a surprising main event. Didn't say the main event was great. Didn't say it was good. But it sure as hell blew my expectations out the fucking water because I expected this to be the worst goddamn main event they've had in a long time, and it really, honest to God, wasn't. And if you say it, if you sit there and say that it was a complete shit match, then you honestly are just saying it to be a jackass. So, I don't know what else to tell you. So, like I said, tune in tomorrow for the SmackDown Live review. We're going to have a battle royal to determine a new #1 contender for the WWE Championship for WrestleMania. Since apparently Randy Orton says he doesn't want to earn his use his title ship opportunity at WrestleMania. So, we're gonna find out who's the new #1 contender. Could it be AJ Styles? Could it be John Cena? Could it be fucking Luke Harper? Maybe we'll get a curveball and be fucking Baron Corbin. I don't know. It could be that's intrigue right fucking there. And then we might also find out about what Naomi's going to do about her title match with Alexa Bliss. We'll be learning about that, and hopefully we'll get some developments in the Usos and American Alpha, and hopefully we'll get some information on that, and hopefully we get that match solidified. We need that match for the fucking tag division because they need something. So make sure to turn into tomorrow's episode of the SmackDown Live review, and I will see you then. Make sure to check out anything else that is on the channel. I will have the retro replay down in the description below, so check that out if you really like some retro gameplay. And I will see you tomorrow for that, and we'll probably be doing some Overwatch uploads, probably maybe even Tuesday before SmackDown. Depends. If not, it'll be up on Wednesday. Till then, I'll see you then. Make sure to check out the videos. And like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget that. Those are very important. Like the video, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Everything helps. And I'll talk to you guys later.